Hey friends, this is the Mrs. Volfie from Our Half Acre Homestead, and I've had a lot of people ask me how I cook turnips, so I'm going to show you. Okay, these are the last couple of good turnips for my garden. These are fairly small actually, and they've gotten, the last ones in the garden have been chewed by some kind of bug. It doesn't mean they're no good, it just means they're kind of woody and they're not going to cook nice. So tomorrow they're going to be chopped up and divided up between the pigs and the goats, because of course they love them. Now first of all, we're going to cut up and peel our turnips. Now you want to cut them up into about 1/2 inch cubes, roughly. We're just going to put them in our pot of water here. They don't have to be in perfect 1/2 inch cubes, just so long as they're all pretty much the same thickness. And of course, you can eat, now it is known that you can eat the greens and the skins, but I'm sure if it was a starvation situation, I would have no problems with that. And next year I am going to attempt doing turnip greens. Now we have our pot of turnips. I'm going to put 1/2 teaspoon of salt in here and bring these to a boil and cook until they are mashably tender. Okay, here is our mashably tender cooked turnip. Now I'm just going to drain the rest of the water off and I'll be right back. Okay, to this we're going to add a knob of butter, about a tablespoon. A knob of butter, yes dear. And approximately 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Now folks, if you don't want to add sugar to your turnip, okay, and I cook rutabagas and turnips exactly the same way. If you don't want to add sugar and you're a diabetic, you can cook it with an apple that has been peeled, cored, and sliced, or for your rutabaga, you can add a carrot, and that will actually help stem the bitterness and give it some sweetness. But we like our brown sugar, don't we, Papa? Yep. And we're going to add some pepper, a little bit of pink Himalayan salt, and we mash. Now this isn't going to mash smooth and creamy like, say, mashed potatoes will, but I guarantee it, folks. You add brown sugar, butter, and salt and pepper to your turnip or your rutabaga, and it is going to change the way you think about the flavor of turnip. Changed Volfie, didn't it, dear? It did. He didn't like the way he told, when we first met, he hated turnip. And I said, and then I tasted, no offense, Mom, but then I tasted his mother's and she just mashed it. She didn't add any brown sugar and butter and salt and pepper. So ever since I've cooked it this way, Papa has been an absolute fan. Okay, before we get on with the rest of dinner, which is another video, Papa's going to taste the mashed turnip.
Awesome.
And you used to hate turnip when we met, didn't you?
Yep.
This is the Mrs. Volfie from Our Half Acre Homestead saying, turnip too bitter? Brown sugar covers a multitude of sins. Take care, bye-bye.